Deal with that. Thank you, Mike. Hey, it's a big day in American history. 225 years ago, the Constitution of the United States of America was signed, and the Daughters of the American Revolution spend this week celebrating our country's greatest document. That's all coming up next after the break. It's 9:35.
A commemoration of America's most important document. The tradition of celebrating the Constitution was started, well, it was about many years ago by the Daughters of the American Revolution. Lori Vilbert and Emily Mock are both here to join us this morning. Lori and Emily, thank you so much for joining us here on GDT.
Thank you for having us.
Lori, if you don't mind starting off talking a little bit about the Daughters of Revolution and how that all began and what it goes on today with your organization.
Well, it started as a way to commemorate the soldiers. Yeah. Preserve their grave sites and battle sites, and since then, it has grown to taking care of veterans, sending packages overseas to our patriots, to everything from education to community events. I'm trying to. We help Up With Trees. We work with Up With Trees and things like that.
And Emily, this is really just a nationwide thing that's going on with local chapters. So, what chapter are you a part of?
We're a part of the Tulsa Captain Peter Ankeny chapter. Okay. And we actually this weekend we had a luncheon to start off to kick off the Constitution Week, where we raised $915, and we gave that to the honor flights.
Awesome! What a great organization to give back to. So not only, I mean, it seems like you're doing a lot of good across our community, and I bet that's rewarding as well, isn't that?
Definitely, definitely. To be a part of an organization that encourages educational and historical preservation is near and dear to my heart. I'm a bit of a historical hobbyist, and so being a part of an organization that promotes that, encourages that, is great.
Absolutely. And Lori, with Constitution Week going on, tell us how important that is this week for your all's group.
It's, I believe it was a comment by Sandra Day O'Connor that the government doesn't give us freedom. The document protects our freedoms that we already have, and if we don't understand the document that protects our freedoms, then we really don't have any.
Right, and that's the truth. And this week you're all really celebrating it. Tell us about some of the other things that will be going on. We got something going on today, right?
There is. Today is Bells Across America. It starts on the East Coast. Everybody, at our time, it would be 3 o'clock, ring bells, to commemorate the ratification of the Constitution. It started, I guess it was the text messages of the day.
I like that analogy.
When the last state, the 11th state, New Hampshire, signed the Constitution, it was ratified into law, and they began ringing bells to get the message across all the colonies. So this year we'd like to ring bells across the whole nation to celebrate this wonderful document.
And Emily, you all have some more events going on this week. Do you want to share those with us?
Yes. Well, like she said, there's the Bells Across America. We also encourage local businesses today at 3 o'clock to, ring a bell or ring your cell phone, whatever you got next to you, that sort of thing.
Post it on a marquee to celebrate.
And how can folks, if they're watching right now, they're interested in joining, what can they do?
They can go on to www.dar.org. It's the national website, has all of our committees listed and what you need to qualify for membership. Find Oklahoma on a drop-down menu, and there are over 30 chapters and 3,000 daughters in Oklahoma.
Are there any requirements at all that?
You must have lineage to a bloodline to a American Revolution patriot, and not necessarily a soldier. If they served in a jury or worked on a road,
they
gave
aided
money,
them in some way.
Gave aid.
And will you assist folks in trying to find out that information?
Oh, absolutely. We have a wonderful lineage department, a research department. We can hook up with all kinds of documents people don't even know exist.
That's really cool. And Monica Backwell, she's our producer right here on GDT.
Yes.
She's a part of the group as well, and she also helped out with something that went on in D.C.
She did. Last November, Monica, and she's part of the Owasso chapter, they did a film for us for Veterans Day. We submitted submitted that to the National Society, and we hold a Continental Congress, is our big convention every year in July in Washington, D.C. And the video won 3 separate media awards on the national level, and that's a pretty big competition.
That is.
So we were very excited for Oklahoma to be so talked about from the podium.
Yeah, and to be honored like that. Well, I appreciate you both for joining us today. And
Thank you.
And see you at 3, ringing the bell then.
Yeah,
I'll be ringing mine.
Read the preamble.
There you go. We the people of the United States.
That's right.
I'll just stop there just in case if I butcher the rest of it. It's been a while since I've had to remember that. Today through Sunday, it's Constitution Week. Daughters of the American Revolution, DAR.org. You can become a member. You can email mdhamel@hotmail.com, or you can visit Oklahoma, DAR.org, or you can visit the national site, as Lori mentioned. All right, what's ahead?